A local Parks and Recreation director fired for mismanagement of his department.
The city manager accusing him of not reporting sexual abuse as well as misusing funds. Tonight in a story you'll see only on 5, he speaks out. News Channel 5's Ryan Calhoun live in Pahokee with more. Ryan?
Well, we are outside of the Pahokee City Hall right now where a protest is underway. You can see there are kids out here as well as other supporters of Herbert Crawford. And if you take a look over here, you can see Herbert is also out here. He's run the department for the past 12 years, and as of last Wednesday, he was fired. Supporters of Herbert Crawford and Herbert himself picketed in front of the Pahokee City Manager's office Monday, asking for his job back.
Reinstate me and pull back some of these perceptions, a public apology from my manager, first of all. The way this was handled, I think, is very unprofessional.
The former Parks and Recreation Department director is facing allegations that he failed to report sexual abuse at the city's after-school program. The first incident happened in July when Latasha Crawford says her 9-year-old daughter was touched inappropriately by 3 boys.
I came in and I started throwing around some things. I started banging on doors. I wanted to turn over desks, and he tried to calm me down. Me and him got into a heated discussion.
Latasha, who is Herbert's cousin, says she didn't want to report the boys to the authorities, but she did ask Herbert to kick the 3 young boys out of the program.
He tried to resolve the issue by trying to keep things under control, but it wasn't under control. And I kept telling him that, you too nice.
Why didn't you kick those kids out of the program after the first incident?
Well, you have 7- and 8-year-old kids. And like I say, the easy way is to kick anybody out of anything. But when you're trying to get help, that was the only way.
5 months later, Crawford says the same boys touched and held another girl inappropriately. According to the Palm Beach County Health Department, they say that this time it was on an unsupervised bus. The document goes on to say personnel didn't report the alleged incident to the abuse hotline or the parent of the alleged victim.
If I'm found guilty of trying to help and provide a service to some kids that really needed it, I'm guilty of that. But anything else, outside of just anything illegal or anything, that's not the case.
So you don't regret not kicking them out?
No, if I had to do it again, I would do the same thing.
Crawford is also accused of misusing funds. The Pahokee City Manager received this invoice for $10,800 for football equipment. Crawford says NFL players from Pahokee would donate the money, but the city says only $3,500 has been paid, meaning the city still owes the remaining $7 of unbudgeted money.
It's not what it seems.
It's not what it seems. So what is it? Why can't you tell me?
You're doing a good job, but right now I just want to wait until further communication with the attorney.
Now, the mayor says that he supports the city manager's decision to fire Crawford, as you are seeing more protests continuing to go on right now. We also contacted the Department of Children and Families, who opened an investigation on that November incident. We have asked for, we put a public records request in for that report as well as his personnel file. We are still waiting for those tonight. For now, we're live. I'm Ryan Calhoun, WPTV News Channel 5.